Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here with me from episode 1 to the finale today of this show, when the phone rings, thank you so much. Samita, I appreciate you. But wow, okay, the finale. I have thoughts. It was very evident in episode 12, the finale, that the writers ran out of juice, and I'm not sure what 12 was all about. I was like, really? That's the direction you decided to go? It was a case of all you had to do was just practice some restraint, but instead of just pulling it back and making it easy, you decided, let's go all in. So let me get this straight. You had us going until episode 10 and we were with you. Like, wow. I mean, those episodes, for me, episode 1 to 10, every episode, the build up and the relationship. Oh, I mean, you could go watch those episodes and binge watch them over and over because they're so good. And then, okay, 11 was good because then they got to reveal that, oh, the mother is the one who killed the old man. It made sense because it was bothering me the fact that she knew her son was running around doing these crazy things and just never letting the authorities know or stopping him. But in her mind, she was protecting him. So then she goes to jail. Then obviously episode 11, she's rescued and then the gun goes off. And then they do this montage of, I wish we had been honest with each other because then we'd have had more time with each other, could have spent Christmas together. What if that day when we first got married, I'd just been honest with her and said, look, do you want to be married to me? If you do, then how about we take this relationship slowly, get to know each other, and maybe they would have had more time of good cherishing or whatever. So they're both living in what if, same thing for her. What if I had told him sooner that I liked him? That kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. And in episode 11, the cliffhanger is somebody's shot. And then the next thing we see her on the phone being like, he left me. And I'm like, why would he have left you? Is what I thought at episode 11. I was actually pretty upset at ending of episode 11. Why would he have left after you guys have fought? Every single time he's being kidnapped, you're being kidnapped. One of you's getting hurt. Everybody's coming in your way. Finally, they've taken care of the problem and he left. And I know there's some parts where he had alluded to, one day if I ever disappear, because I'm not Park Seon. By the way, we got to know his real name is Park Yoo-yeon. I think it's how they say it. Only Love. Great. Fantastic. I'm glad he changed his name because we know his previous name obviously was not him. So then we come to episode 12. So because he finds out that his dad, the old man, is the one who caused all this, including killing her brother, he does not feel worthy of being by her. So that's why he left her. And he just didn't leave her. He went to a war-torn country. Writers, are you for real? That is the most unrealistic thing I've ever heard. What? Oh yeah, let me run away. And when I do run away, I'm gonna go to a war-torn country. So when she comes to find you, she's risking her life. She's being kidnapped and I don't know, they're shooting. Wait, what was that? I was like, this is where we went with the finale? How about this? Here in my book is what I would have done. Okay, listen. So in episode 12, she's rescued. So both of you go to the hospital and recover. And then you both return to your home. And you're just happy that for once this is over. Where you're just with each other, everything calm and nice. All right? And then, like he had said before, I will propose. He goes ahead and proposes. And then we have the wedding, okay? And then now they decide, what are you going to do with your careers? Like they showed us at the end, I guess he's become a negotiator. Okay, he becomes a negotiator with the foreign, affairs of the country. And then she went back to the TV station where she does sign language. Fantastic. What was wrong with that? You just couldn't just make it normal and just easy going, let them have a nice life. No, you had to send them to a war-torn country. And then she's sitting there crying like, where is he? I miss him so much. And when she finally meets him, she's like, where have you been? And he's like, I'm in punishment. And then so she's like, who's punishing who here, me or you? Huh? So you being away from me is punishing you? I'm the one who's being punished. And then she's like, how much longer do I have to wait? I'm sorry, writers. What was that? The most unrealistic episode ever. And the way you guys had just the rise, all you had to do was just finish it. But then you did that. Like it was, what? I'm sorry. It was so anticlimactic for a finale. And this show had all the bones and everything. Yeah. Was it good? Yes, it was good. Was it great? No. And you had it in the palm of your hands. You didn't have to do too much. This is a case of writers running out of juice. They got an episode to write and think that they have to keep doing a lot. Sometimes simple is great. When well done, when it's done nice and simple, it's great. You could have just kept it simple, let them recover, go home. They're still getting to know each other. Have a scene where he's proposing and then we get a wedding and then they go back to work. You could even have gone and done 3 years later they have a baby. It didn't have to be that serious. We did need to go to war for her to go find him. That part was very anticlimactic. That being said, we should not judge a show just because of 2 episodes or the last episode not being the greatest. It's an excellent show. An excellent binge-worthy show. It's one of those shows that you can watch and rewatch and binge. I have to say episode 1 to 10, you can binge and re-binge. The last 2, like I said, writers lost their juice. But all in all, very well done. I love him as an actor. He's an excellent actor, never disappoints, does great acting. I think she's new, but she also did a fantastic job. So as far as acting and everybody else, that was fantastic. Just that last episode that just did not give what it was supposed to give. But if I was to give a score, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's a good show. It's one you can add to your favorites where, if you want to watch something, lovey-dovey. I love that, what do they call it? Opposite attract show. This is your show. It had it all. And he and both of them did a fantastic job. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you thought of the finale, because I'm already getting comments. People are like, what was that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, clearly the writers had definitely, lost their mojo. The juice ran out and tried to do something that just didn't work. They did too much where they could have easily made it simple, but still love it. Anyway, I was gonna say today the new show with one of our favorites, Lee Min-ho, is back on our screens. It's called When the Stars Gossip. So we watch to see how that goes. I'll come back next week and review it. Hopefully it's a good one. Sometimes we've seen where you can have this huge big actors and then you're like, what was that? But he tends to pick pretty good shows. I mean, I just finished reviewing he was on Panchiko, and that's very good on Apple TV. So I'm assuming this should be good as well. But once again, thank you so much for joining me. If you do like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you next week. Deuces.